Uh, Ever wonder what happens after the happily ever after? Um, Disney has explored that question with a surprising number of theatrical sequels. Um, but let's be honest, uh, some are more magical than others. Um, some magical of that in before we dive in, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button if you enjoy our content. Today, we're ranking Disney's theatrical animated sequels from the ones you might want to skip to the ones that truly capture the Disney spirit. Uh, Disney's first animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, debuted in 1937. But it wasn't until the 1990s that the studio started releasing sequels. Uh, Most went straight to video, but a few made it to the big screen. In recent years, with box office success being a major driver, Disney has been more willing to revisit its beloved stories. Let's start with Return to Neverland. While Peter Pan remains a classic, um, this sequel didn't quite recapture the magic. It follows Wendy's daughter Jane, who struggles to believe in the world of Neverland. Uh, Critics found the songs forgettable and the story lackluster. No, um, it felt like a shadow of its predecessor. Um, Next up, The Jungle Book 2, 2003. Uh, Released 4 decades after the original, this sequel sees Mowgli, torn between the human world and the jungle. Um, um, Unfortunately, it largely retreads the same ground with Mowgli once again facing Shere Khan. Um, the animation felt dated, and it ultimately ended Disney's theatrical sequel streak for nearly a decade. Fantasia 2000 2099's is a different beast in expanding on the original's innovative blend of animation and classical music. It introduced 8 new segments featuring guest appearances from Steve Martin and Bette Midler, and boasting stunning animation. It was a bold and ambitious sequel. Had Disney continued down this path, the landscape of animated sequels might be very different. Surprisingly, The Rescuers Down Under 1990 was Disney's first theatrical animated sequel. It sends Anard and Miss Bianca to Australia to rescue a young boy from a poacher, and that it was a fresh adventure with a high Rotten Tomatoes score, but did not perform spectacularly at the box office. Still, it signaled a new era for Disney animation. Moana 2, 2024, continues Moana's journey as she explores new islands and connects with different cultures. Uh, while it's solid sequel with beautiful animation, it doesn't quite reach the heights of the original naming mystery. The songs lack the same punch, and the story feels a bit predictable. Um, it's a good movie, but not a great one. Zootopia 2, 2025, picks up the story of Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde as they navigate a new case in Zootopia. The sequel cleverly addresses themes of prejudice and acceptance, maintaining the wit and charm of the original Pasodium. It's a fantastic film and a worthy addition to the Zootopia universe. It's a strong contender, but still falls slightly behind our top two. Ralph Breaks the Internet is the clever and heartwarming sequel that takes Ralph and Vanellope on a wild adventure into the world of the internet. It's a surprisingly insightful exploration of friendship and identity. Uh, it's a sequel that truly expands on the original and one of Disney's best. And finally, at the top of our list, Frozen 2. Building on the massive success of Frozen, this sequel delves deeper into Elsa's powers and the history of Arendelle. With stunning visuals, memorable songs, and a compelling story, it surpassed the original at the box office and cemented its place as a modern Disney classic. And it's no surprise a third film is on the way. And then, so there you have it, a ranking of Disney's theatrical animated sequels provide. It just goes to show revisiting beloved stories can be magical, or a bit of a snowstorm. Speaking of snowstorms, did you hear about the snowman who walked into a bank? He wanted to withdraw some cool cash. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, well,